So, my name is Cynthia Anaba Akalpobila, and I'm very excited to talk to you about the Sustainable Development Goals and how progression towards achieving those goals can positively affect the mental health in our society. First of all, the Sustainable Development Goals are 17 goals that were developed by the United Nations for peace and prosperity on our planet by the year 2030. I would like to talk about some of the sustainable goals and how they can possibly affect mental health if achieved in our community. I will start off by talking about the first goal, which talks about no poverty. As we all know, poverty is part of the social determinants of mental health. Inability to have money to satisfy one needs, for example, food, clothing, shelter, becomes a daily challenge of life. Therefore, if our society moves towards ensuring that individuals are able to maintain a good standard of living as well as acquire jobs, it will be a good step to achieving a good mental health in our society. I would also like to talk about the second one, which talks about zero hunger. As we have recently observed that our country is currently on with an upsurge in food prices. Prices are soaring very high, making food insecurity a very common thing in our community. Therefore, to end hunger in our societies, I urge you all to undertake agricultural activities as well as integrate modern agricultural measures to boost food production, which will therefore ensure a greater local production and reduce importation of food, which sometimes causes food prices to go on very highly. And food is a very essential commodity. I mean, we work for food. Food is what sustains us as humans. Therefore, for a stable mindset, we need food, definitely. I would also progress with the fourth goal, which talks about quality education. Ladies and gentlemen, education is the key to development and progress. Education enlightens us on what we don't know. Education is a way we are able to teach good practices and everything. There is so much misconceptions about mental health. We hear of cases where mental health are strictly considered as spiritual issues like witchcraft or curses for one's wrongdoing, which is not true, especially in this day and age where we have genetic factors predisposing an individual to mental illness, and we also have social determinants of mental health. Therefore, education is really key. That there has to be more people getting educated, going through gaining formal education to be enlightened on what to consider as a medical issue and then a spiritual issue. That is why education is really important for us in our society. Education also enlightens us to things going on in the world and measures we can take to protect ourselves. Lastly, I will just add on clean water and sanitation. Water is life. We all need water to survive. Therefore, as our communities work on ensuring good water supply, it is going to be a great way for our mental health. Because even before thinking about food, water is really key. And so clean water and sanitation is very important. So let us keep our communities clean, and cleaning our communities serve us so much purposes. For example, from mosquito bites, which causes malaria, from cholera, from diarrhea, and so much. Without sicknesses, our mental health will also be stable. Thank you very much for listening. And I just want to end with this saying that there is no health without mental health. Therefore, let us work hard as a community to push for the attainment of these sustainable development goals to ensure peace and prosperity and well-being in our community. Thank you for listening. Cynthia Anapa.